Start to wrap up a little bit, and I want to leave with some very crisp, practical advice for our audience, and I think I'll just go down the row. So Derek, Tom Friedman says the most innovative companies wake up every morning and ask, what is the biggest trend going on in the world and how can I capitalize on it? What would you tell a company the single thing they got to do if they want to either be a disruptor or not get disrupted?
To be a disruptor or not get disrupted?
Right. You can pick either one.
Sure. Pay unbelievable attention to the unlocked basement door. You know, the question you asked before is a threat going to come at us from above, from somebody trying to take our best customers and offer them better products for more money, or is the threat going to come from below? And the threats that come from above we can deal with. It's the threats that come from below, like your online concern. Those are the ones that have the characteristic of we don't pay attention until it's too late. So if you have one place to focus, go down and lock that basement door and make sure you understand what's going on with your smaller clients, your newer clients, the work that is not the crown jewels of your franchise. That's where it will come.
So Tom, you were named the #1 best place to work by Glassdoor. What do you have to do to be named the #1 best place to work?
Well, you have to believe Peter Drucker's belief that culture eats strategy for breakfast.
I opened our offsite with that quote
Awesome.
about a couple months ago.
And you guys are going to beat us next year. So, I mean, and overall, I think if you take each of those words or imagine that he really meant exactly what that says, it means that the very first thing that happens every day at your business is that culture wakes up in the morning and sits down and eats strategy as a less relevant component of what you're doing. So if you have a great strategy, and Gallup surveys show that 7 out of 10 people that are going to work at your organization are indifferent or downright negative on what you're doing, and 3 people are rowing hard in the canoe. Okay, you have 10 people in your canoe. Let's say you have 200. Let's say 10. It's going to be easier mathematically for me. Let's say 100. That's easy. You've got 100 people rowing in your canoe. 30 of them are rowing hard because they really love what's happening. 50 of them are watching, and 20 of them are trying to hit the rowers with their paddles. And that is what the average company has happening. So something is so very wrong if 70% of the people that come to work don't care or are negative about that environment. And if you want the most competitively advantaged, next step for any organization, it's to reverse those numbers and get people passionate about what they're doing and care about their careers.
And to BTGers, I did not pay Tom to say that. This is genuine advice.